welcome back to today's video today. So I have a good video planned for you. So excuse me a minute. Okay, so as you all may know, I posted a new post on my Instagram saying the wait is finally over. My new TV show, The Day in My Life, got picked up by YouTube. This TV show that is coming out November 6th on Friday, this show is going to be about my life and talking about real life situations. This show is going to feel like the Abby Vlogs, but it's not going to be like the Abby Vlogs. It's going to be really way different. The Day in My Life new TV show is going to be out November 6th at 10:30 a.m. When I posted this, it was Friday, February 6th. On that day, I posted this. I can still barely processing what just happened today. Today I released 2 songs, Walking Off the Records. That one was a English and Spanish song. I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit. And then I released New York, New Chapter, dedicated to my best friend Jay and Olivia North. Shout out to Olivia North. And now I got confirmed to do the TV show. I wanted to do a new start. I couldn't be more happier right now than I am right now to go into 2026 with a new TV show and new music. It feels like the best dream come true for me ever. Okay, let's talk about that. Ooh, more light. I like it. Okay, let's talk about it. So the show is not like the Abby Vlogs. Let's be clear. Some of you are DMing me on Instagram saying, let's be for real, the show is going to be like the Abby Vlogs. No, it is not going to be like the Abby Vlogs. It is not. I am going to put that on the table right now. It is not going to be like the Abby Vlogs. It's going to be really way different than this new show that I am about to make. This new show that I'm about to make and release on YouTube was not given by a script, was not given by any directors, was not given by anybody. Only by me. Why? Because I was the one who went to YouTube. I was the one who told them my idea. Nobody else. My idea. So after I left rehab, I don't know why, but mental health has been on my mind. And this new show that is entering YouTube in November, I'm giving you all a little teaser about what the show is going to be about so you all know. It's going to feel more like a podcast than like the Abby Vlogs that it used to be, you know? The reason why I'm telling you it's going to feel like a podcast is because the show is going to be an hour long. So the show starts at 10:30 a.m., going to finish at 11:30 a.m. And basically what I'm going to do in the episode is just sit down, probably in like my bed or in a couch setting, like somewhere for me to like sit down and talk to you all about what is mental health, the different stages of how hard my music career was, how hard rehab was for me, stuff like that. Those are the different kind of topics that I'm going to go ahead and get onto the new show. Now, for those of you who thought The Day in My Life was going to be morely about the Abby Vlogs, you were totally wrong. It's not. It's not going to be like the Abby Vlogs. It's not going to be like, probably some of you were probably thinking that when I did when I made the post, my new show, Day in My Life, is coming and will be yours November 6th, you probably all thought it's going to be like the iVlogs, having like a morning routine kind of vibe episode. No. Not going to be nothing like that. Trust me, it ain't. There's not going to be any singing on that episode, on that new show. Neither for dancing. It's basically going to be like my new movie, the documentary, but a bit different than the documentary. A little bit like it, but a bit different, without the singing, without the dancing. It's just like sitting down and just like talking about real things and real life events that happen in people's lives that people need to know. And I really think, as coming from a 16-year-old girl, I think it's really good for people as teenagers to know about this. I'll tell you some of the topics that I'm going to be talking to you all about in the show, because I do have the topics here on my phone. Let me just pull it up. So I got down to like 6 episode names so far. The first one is going to be Internet Star. Internet Star is basically going to be about me, of course. It's, the start of the first episode. Hello. And I'm not going to like give too much away because I want you all to watch it when it comes out. And then for episode 2, it's going to be called The Reality of My Life. It's going to be like a basic, like probably like a part 1, part 2 special. We'll see what happens. And then episode 3, this is what probably every teen probably goes to or goes through. And I looked it up, and this actually, like deadass, I'm actually going to be talking about this topic on the documentary, and I'm going to be talking about this on my new show, on episode 3. So the title is called What Are Teen Social Issues? So, by my memory, I don't really remember what it is. Let me just search it up really quick. Okay, so basically, people struggle with mental health struggles, cyberbullying, social media. There's a lot of like depression, anxiety, peer pressure, bullying, body shaming, and people always have to deal with that on social media. So I'm going to be getting into that on the documentary. I'll be getting into that on my new show, The Day in My Life. And episode 4 will be lifestyle transformation. I'm not going to get into that part yet. You're going to have to find out on that episode when it comes out. Episode 5, the emotions of roller coasters. That is a really good episode of film, and I'm really glad. I'm telling you, I'm only going to tell you like episodes 1 to episode 6, so only the episode title names that I've already come up with. But for that one, especially the emotions of roller coasters, that one really speaks out to anybody. Doesn't matter. Anybody. Teachers, parents, kids, loved ones, teenagers, little kids. It speaks out to anybody. It does. Emotions are not just your feelings. No. They're your guidance. They're your motivation. They're your, the only thing that makes you alive. And, oh God, I'm getting goosebumps from just like telling myself that I'm a good person. But, emotions are, there's like a lot of emotions gonna be talked about in that episode. There's like depression, there's anxiety, there's panic attacks. There's a lot of emotions. Happy, sadness, madness, disappointment. There you go. Disappointment. Because that's making me think of appointment. And then after that one, it's going to be called episode 6, the teenagers mental health. I think I want to call that one the teenagers of mental health, but I'll find out as I go. I think talking about mental health onto my new TV show is going to be a big impact on people's lives, and I think also that as a teenager to probably another teenager, I probably think that, yeah, no kid could probably do what I do in a day. 2, you probably all think that, how do I do it? How can I hold it all together? But yet you won't know if I'm falling apart. You won't know if I'm really doing okay. You won't know if something's really wrong with me. You won't know. Because I'll probably hide it. You know? And yeah, I do that. I hide things from you all. Not to like want to like protect you. But like, I don't want you all to feel less about me. So I don't post the traumatic things that happen. But now, when I do research about this new show, it really like shows and makes me think about everything. Excuse me. And it makes me think that people who have Down syndrome, autism, ADHD, people who have dyslexia, people who have a disability, have anxiety, have depression, that been to rehab, whatever you have, doesn't matter what you have, whatever you have. I hate it that some people think that it's okay to bully people just because of their ability. Like, to me, when I was doing my research about this show, it made me cry when I was doing the research. Because, like, bullying is not okay. I don't care if, like, say for an example, if your parents think bullying is okay, then you probably need to check your math, sweetie. Because I don't know who raised you to think that bullying was okay. Because in my book, if I told my daughter that bullying was okay, she would probably be a menace. Meaning she would probably be someone who would be wrecking things all the time. And I am not that kind of person to be telling either my daughter or anybody to be like, oh yeah, bullying's okay. Yes, to bully. No. Fuck no. So, mental health matters. People matter. To the people who are going through mental health right now, all I have to tell you all is that you're not alone. People go through all of it. And that it really hurts me that when I was in middle school, I wasn't really popular at the time. I was just, normal me. But I just stood there and let people get bullied. And it's not right It's not right for middle schoolers to take advantage of other people just because, oh, let's say you're small, or you have ADHD, or you have autism, whatever. Now I can, like, use that against you and let me bully you because of this. I'm sorry, you have a death wish? Because no. If you have a disability, that doesn't make you different. That doesn't make you anything. So I literally cannot wait for this new show to come out. I'm also gonna bring something to the documentary and also something to my new show, The Day in My Life. And it's gonna be called, well, not the title of like a new show or anything, but like one of the episodes. One of the episodes is gonna be called Mask Emotions. Some of you probably don't even know what mask emotions is, and when you probably search it up, what is mask emotions, it's gonna tell you what mask emotions is, right? Mask emotions basically is you all hiding your true identity. And I get it. I really get it. I get how everybody can feel when it really feels like a lot of weight on your shoulders. I really get it. I feel like that all the time. But I can probably promise anybody who's subscribed to my channel that you all will probably subscribe, and I hope you all do, because I hope I can change some of your lives too. I know I've changed some people's lives, and I can bet I can change some others too with this new show that I'm coming out with, talking and opening up about mental health, opening up about ADHD, opening up about autism, opening up about Down syndrome, opening up about dyslexia, opening up about all these disabilities is really life-changing for anybody that's going through it. And and about bullying, because it's not okay. And what is the number one thing that I have said on my show, The Abby Vlogs? You all haven't known what I said. Yes, it's one, don't let fear be your problem. And two, oh god, and I forgot myself. What was it? What was it? Damn it. It was something like really big and really powerful. Oh, okay. Maybe it'll come to me. Maybe. But anyways, I want you all to be true to yourselves, because it's you who's writing your own story. It's you who's in control of your own life. It's not your parents who are in control of your own life. It's not your mother who's in control of your own life. It's not your father who's in control of your own life. No. It's you. You're controlled of your own responsibilities of your life. You're controlled of your own things in your life. You control you. Nobody else. Nobody else goes in, tells you what to do. I mean, probably your parents. But they don't control your mind. This is not a gun, but this is like, I'm pointing to your, like, mind. They don't pay rent to talk to you in your mind. They don't pay rent to tell you, jump off a cliff. They don't pay rent to tell you what mental health is. And I hope in this show to anybody who makes TikTok videos, to anyone who has Snapchat, to anyone who does Instagram, to anybody who feels like they're not pretty enough, to anybody who feels like they're broken, if they're shattered, if they're worth nothing. All I want to tell you all is it does not define you of any race, color, shape, size, nothing. Thanks. To my mind, that's what I remembered. Now I remember. Okay. It does not define you about your ability of who you are. It does not matter if you are fat. It doesn't matter if you are skinny. It doesn't matter if you are plus size. It doesn't matter if you are different than anybody else. Being different is a gift. Be thankful for it. Why? Because nobody has one power that you can control. And what power can that be? Being you. Being your true self. So if anybody sees this video, I'm sure any of my subscribers are going to see this video. But if any of y'all see this video, I want you all to like this video, of course. 2, I want you all to know that when you decide on your own, it's not given by anybody, it's given only by you. Okay? Doesn't matter if you post on Instagram or a like or a video or a dance or a post or a story. It doesn't define you by that. What defines you by yourself? What defines you by yourself is you. Whatever you do in your life, heck, go ahead, do it. But what is that gonna help you? I know what that helped me with. A lot. I'm going to change a little bit of the subject, but it's still going to be a little bit of the same topic. People that go through suicidal things and thinking like, oh, let me just myself and probably everything would be okay. Don't think about drowning yourself. Don't think about having those thoughts. Because I know in my heart that if you choose the right path in your life, all the success will go with you no matter what. So anyone who is fighting their life right now, anybody who is going through shit, I am with you in spirit. It doesn't matter if you think to yourself, I'm not worth it. I have no life ahead of me. No. Mm-mm. No. No, stop. You are defined by your worth. You are defined by you. It doesn't matter if people think that they can control you by cyberbullying, by bullying, by social media bullying, by anything. It shouldn't matter or define you by anything. You do what you want to do with your life. All I can tell you is you are not alone. To anyone who is suffering for stuff like that, mental health always matters. So I just wanted to make that clear. That if this video made you cry, I can promise you this, that after I'm done finishing this video, I'm probably gonna cry myself. And then on episode 7 of The Day in My Life, I'm gonna talk about behavioral mental health, people who are in rehab centers, and how bad it can really hurt people who are in there. I hope you all understand that this new show that is coming out in November, it is really motivation for you all to be better versions of yourselves. And I don't want it to be where you all think that it's gonna be okay. And I know it ain't. Life knows it's not gonna be okay. That's okay. Why? Because you always have your parents with you. You have your friends, you have your loved ones. You have people that see you as family. Even if they're not blood related or not, they're still family. Whether they came into your life or made a difference, or whether they didn't make a difference in your life, they still came in your life and they still made their difference. It's your turn. It's your turn now to make your difference. It's your turn now to make your choice. So, yeah. Okay, so that is what the Day in My Life show is going to be about. That's the main description about the Day in My Life. Okay, so let's go on to topic number 2. Topic number 2 is the documentary of Ivy Flores. For those of you who don't even know this, I'm not even sure if I talked about it on my first video that I did for January. If I did, congrats to all of you who probably saw it, or if I did talk about it. But if I didn't, I'll go ahead and talk about it again. I'll go ahead and read you all the posts that I posted December 30th, 2025, the last day of 2025. Surprise! So for the first time ever done in my life, I am dropping a first-time documentary movie film late next year of 2026. And the documentary movie date is on the poster. The documentary will be out October 23rd, 2026. My first ever documentary movie film is called The Documentary of Ivy Flores. I cannot wait to drop this documentary in 2026. I have never once in my entire life existing dropped something really special and a bit personal, and coming from my own heart and soul. So this whole project is really worth everything in my own heart, and I can't wait to drop it on YouTube this October. See you in 2026. I was really happy to have dropped that documentary. I also dropped it again, the picture, on my documentary Instagram account, saying October 23rd, 2026, my first ever documentary movie film will be released and dropped on YouTube at 9:15 a.m. So you all get a date and time when the movie will be released and dropped. The documentary titles of the of the, how do you call it, of the documentary here. So far, we're going to do 21 topics. Here are the topics so far. Number one, what was the real reason, what was the real main reason for you, meaning me, going to a rehab behavioral facility? Topic 2, what caused you to leave the Ivy vlogs from YouTube after being on air with only 3 seasons? Topic 3, how did you manage releasing 13 albums and 95 songs at only 17? Topic 4, what are teen social issues? And then I put on the side, the main topic goes about bullying. What you all saw about the day in my life topic, you already know what I mean. Topic 5, who is your unpaid therapist? Girl, you know. You know who it is. Topic 6, what's one object in your room other than your phone that makes you happy? You'll find out. Topic 7, what's a favorite memory that makes me the happiest? Find out in the documentary. Topic 8, what is the most important part of my life? Topic 9, do you think that you see yourself accurately, or like kind of like what the same as other people see you? Find out in the documentary. I can't tell y'all. I'm just going to tell you all the titles. Topic 10, do you think other people see you as you really are? Why or why not? Topic 11, describe a time you did something even though you were scared. Topic 12, if you could feel the weight of my anxiety for 1 minute, would you choose to see the person behind the diagnosis rather than making my difference a target for mockery? Topic 12 and 13 really speak out to my new show, The Day in My Life, because it's, talking about mental health issues. And then topic 13, I called it, let's talk about what is the mask of mental health. Talks about mental health, ADHD, autism, anxiety, depression, and bullying. So you all are just going to have to find out about the documentary when it comes out, and you're also going to have to find out yourselves about the day in my life when it comes out. The documentary comes out November 6th at 10:30 a.m. The documentary of Abby Flores comes out October 23rd, 2026 at 9:15 a.m. And The Day in My Life, a new TV show, comes out November 6th at 10:30 a.m. on Friday morning. Also, Ivy's Home Music Sing Dance Tour got early episode release date, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you all about that post. Let me bring it up. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Okay. I released this like about 4 days ago. 4 days ago it was... Released it like on either Tuesday or Wednesday. So here is the description. So this is about to get a little interesting. So I'm going to release 3 early episodes of Ivy's Home Music Sing Dance Tour. This doesn't mean, Ivy's Home Music Sing Dance Tour will be starting right now. No. It will be starting this December still, the way I wanted it to be released. But since I have the Ivy's Home Music Sing Dance Tour on an Instagram account and a TikTok account, might as well only release 3 early episodes. So Ivy's Home Music Sing Dance Tour will be on your YouTube screens for the first time ever, making its first cut on YouTube with only 3 early episodes. On the first cut, on YouTube with only 3 early episodes on February 27th at 7:30 p.m. The episode will be called My First Home Music Sing Dance Tour by Ivy Flores on my first YouTube channel. And then for my second episode, this will be on March 20th. It will be called Nostalgia Moments. And then episode 2 will be out March 20th, 2026 at 7:45 p.m. And then April 24th will be called the Jessica Biel Special. And that will be released April 24th at 7:15 p.m. on my first YouTube channel. When you all probably saw the post, you probably saw March 20th at 9:45 p.m. on Friday night. Episode 2 is called the Jessica Biel Special. Since she didn't post her sophomore album, Sacred Part 2, on February 6th, I decided that since her album's going to be released on April 3rd, might as well bring the dedication episode on April 24th and then just like push it back to episode 3 and then bring Nostalgia Moments episode 2. So that's what I'm going to do. And then the rest of the episodes will continue on December 21st, 2026, starting Monday at 2:30 p.m. So if you want to see this TV show called Ivy's Home Music Sing Dance Tour, it will only make its first early cuts this February 27th and this March 20th and this April 24th. And then see you all the rest of the episodes on December 21st. And that's all that I have time for today. So, new things. The Day in My Life new TV show comes out November 6th at 10:30 a.m. on Friday morning. Ivy's Home Music Sing Dance Tour early episodes. The first episode, my first home music sing dance tour, out February 27th at 7:30 p.m. on my first YouTube channel. Episode 2 is called Nostalgia Moments, out March 20th at 7:45 p.m. And then episode 3 is called the Jessica Biel Special, out on April 24th at 7:45 p.m. Be there for a good night. And then the documentary of Ivy Flores is out on October 23rd, 2026 at 9:15 a.m. on my first YouTube channel. I actually want to read what the documentary of Ivy Flores posted about my new show getting its moment on February 6th. Hearing the news that my new show, The Day in My Life, is going to be out November 6th. I'm just going to go ahead and read what they posted on their account. I can see you listen to me. I remember telling you not to give up, and seeing this is what I meant by not giving up. You definitely 100% proved me wrong. Thank you for proving me wrong. I can't believe you have did so much in life with help. But now you have The Day in My Life, the new TV show, and the documentary of Ivy Flores, and Ivy's Home Music Sing Dance Tour. Now you have 3 projects in your name. But you're now legit doing everything on your own. I am. You started working on your first documentary movie script already, which is so amazing. I can tell this so much. Any teenager couldn't do what you do in a day. What you do for YouTube is a gift, and that is your special kind of gift, meaning you never give up. You do what you want. You don't give a flying fuck what the world says about you. You do, you. Why? Because you are the only one in control of your own life and your own destiny. You create it at your own pace, and everyone else will just be here to support it like me. I'm so happy for you that you are gonna open up on a good topic on your documentary and your new TV show. It makes me happy to see that even though you had to experience going to rehab in your life, you making it a difference in people's lives, that you're bringing mental health into your new TV show and your new movie. I feel in my own heart that speaking and talking about mental health is absolutely inspiring to see as a teenager do. I will always love you. I will always be your number one supporter. I will always be the one to pick you up when you feel like giving up. The next time you feel like giving up, don't. Keep going, because I know seeing you do what you do, not a single teenager at your high school could do what you do whatsoever. So be proud. You have the best gift in the world, and that is living 2026 on the best inspiring note ever. Okay, that's gonna make me cry. Okay, I'm just gonna say what my friends thought about my new show, The Day in My Life. So I'm gonna read their 2 comments. Oh my god, Ivy, this is the best news ever. I'm so happy for you. You deserve all the good and happiness in the world. I'm so proud of you. You do so much for this world. I couldn't be more happier and grateful to watch you grow up and continue to always succeed in your life journey. I love you always. Congratulations on your brand new TV show, The Day in My Life by Ivy Flores, out November 6th. And then this other comment really made me so happy. Oh my god, congratulations. I can't believe you are literally living your best life already for 2026. You have really good things coming for you. I know it. Seeing you do the first movie called The Documentary of Ivy Flores all on your own is absolutely incredibly inspiring. And to bring something to end off your music career, which is our show, Ivy's Home Music Scene Dance Tour. Seeing you do this all on your own without legit no help whatsoever is literally so brave of you. And now you are going to do a new TV show series on YouTube called The Day in My Life by Ivy Flores. I know you told me it's gonna feel like the Ivy vlogs, but in a new way. It's not. It's gonna feel different. It's gonna feel like a podcast. All I want to say to you right now is, I'm so proud of you, Ivy, and I couldn't be more happier. So, yeah. Alright, that's all that I have for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching and for always supporting me on all the great success that I have to offer. I am absolutely so thankful to one person right now. All my success, the new success that I'm doing, the documentary, and my new show, excuse me, I have one person to thank for all of it. Even though that she is not, like, you know, my director, she is not my producer, she is not my assistant, she's my unpaid therapist. I want to thank her for absolutely everything that she has done for me, absolutely everything that she has built in her trust in me, everything that she has, like, done for me, listened to me yap on the phone. I want to thank her so much. Thank you, Lilly, for always being there for me, always supporting me on my wins. Thank you for always doing so much for me, and I could never picture my life without you in it. Thank you for always making my life worth living. I think after I came back from rehab, she was the only one that actually I went to talk to about personal things, like really hard things that have been happening in my life. And she's just been a really good person to talk to, and I'm really thankful to see her as one of my closest best friends, and also as my favorite and my only unpaid therapist. And I'm really thankful to have her in my life. So thank you. Also, I was gonna open up to this topic. I am gonna open up to this topic on the documentary, and I'm gonna talk about what happened about this situation. For those of you who do know and follow my TikTok, I had a provider. We're gonna talk about it right now. So I had a provider. I'm not gonna say her name, confidential reasons, and I want to be nice. All I'm gonna say, if you all saw the video on TikTok, what had happened to me, what happened was, I think it was in, when did I fire her? January. I have the text. January 23rd is when I fired her. So what happened was that that week I fell to the floor, causing my back to hurt really bad. And I am a little bit afraid of cats a lot. And that is nothing that I can't get rid of, because that is like trauma for me. So, by law, I need a provider to help me maintain things for my life, like, making my bed, cleaning my face, hygiene stuff, washing the tub, cleaning it, cleaning the mirrors, cleaning my room, sweeping, mopping, stuff like that. Washing the dishes, stuff like that. I never thought I had to open up about this, but I am going to open it up about it on the documentary, and I'm also going to open it up about it on the show, The Day in My Life. Probably none of you think that you had a provider, like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't really like want to talk about it, about like, oh, I have a provider, yada yada, whatever. Because one, it's none of your business. Two, this is why I don't really like talk about like personal things, but hey, we're gonna be talking about personal things on this channel because like, you know, yeah. But what she did for me to fire her is something that I can't never let go of. And after, if you make me pissed off, that's it. Good luck on having me as a friend. Good luck on having me be nice to you in the future. Good luck on me being in contact with you. You know? I am about to read the text that I sent her when I fired her. I am not gonna mention her name on here because I want to be confidential for the name reason, but I am going to go ahead and read the message, and we'll go ahead and talk about that on a documentary, and I'll go ahead and get on to talk about that on the new TV show called The Day in My Life. So let me go ahead and read the text. So I sent her this text on January 23rd at 3:26 a.m. and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was having like problems going to sleep that night. I was shaking. I didn't know if I wanted to fire her. I didn't know if I should fire her or, you know, what. So this is what I sent her. Hi, bleep, because I'm not saying her name. My mom told me if I wanted to fire you, it's up to me. And I've been putting it to some thought now. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you go. Because you're always on your phone and don't even start with saying, oh, you're on your phone too. I can be on my phone if I want to. I'm not the one who's on the clock here. You are. I'm not the one who is getting paid here. You are. When I collapsed on the living room floor, it was a real life situation. And it broke me into tears in my own heart that my own provider didn't even believe me. I really put my own trust in you, but apparently you broke my trust. I'm sorry, but I can't have you work here anymore. I don't feel safe and comfortable having you work here anymore. Blade, because that's her name. All I can say to you is just, wow. How can I even let you work here if you don't even believe me that I collapsed on my own living room floor? And this is the only reason why she doesn't believe me that I collapsed on my living room floor. Why? Is because she was in my room. She was in my room on her phone during her job. And I know some of my friends are going to come at me and say, you were totally not in the wrong for this. Thank ya. Okay, so where was I? All I can say... Okay. All I can say is to you is just, wow, how can I even let you work here if you don't even believe me that I collapsed on my living room floor? And that almost broke my back, like really bad. The first week you were working here, I really thought I saw a provider that was gonna be here and really help. But I guess not. I really was right all along. I just needed to see it for myself. And now I see the full picture. Thank you for showing me that now. And I decided for you not to come in to work today. That day she was going to come into work for her regular normal hours, but that Thursday night she came in to make up hours. Yesterday was your last day working as my provider. I also decided not to give you your birthday present after all. Also, I have decided not to release the song I wrote about you called The Best Provider in My Life because you just showed me that you aren't my friend at all and definitely not my provider anymore. And of course, you probably saw me unfollow you from my TikTok accounts and my Instagram accounts too, because I don't want to be in contact with you anymore. Also, I don't blame you if you want to unsubscribe from my YouTube channels. If you want to, that is up to you. I can't choose for you. I guess thanks for the good memories we had together, but I guess see you around. Enjoy the rest of your college life, bleep. And all I can say in the nicest possible way is good luck on your next job, bleep. And good luck on your future endeavors. She saw this and then she texted me back Friday morning at 3:59 a.m. I didn't see it till like about 8 in the morning because I went to sleep. And I felt so relieved after I fired her. Because I felt like the weight is already off my shoulders, and then I feel so happy that, I did it. I fired her. Yeah. She texted me this. Ben, I'm sorry. I wish you could have talked to me about this before, but it's up to you if you want me to be your provider for you or not. So that is fine. Thank you and take care. Always know if you need anyone to talk to or anything, I'm here. Let's talk about that part. Because that kind of made me tear up when I saw the message. But I'm just going to say, isn't it what you do as a provider matter in any condition, whatever you're doing? I don't care if she sees this video. I don't care if she says, why did you talk about this? I don't give a fuck. If you see this, just to you too. Okay? Why? Because it doesn't give me a fuck. It doesn't. If you are here in my apartment working here as a fucking provider, you're here to work. You're not here to be on your phone being off the clock. So it really made me really pissed off that, like, that she was just on her phone constantly. And my unpaid therapist Lilly knows this. My best friend Jay knows this. My little sister knows this too. Almost all my loved ones know about this. And I will go ahead and insert the video right here, talking about what had happened to me when I fell. All I am gonna say right now is I will go ahead and tell you the description, what I did say about it when I fell. Let me see if I can pull it up. Where is it? It's right here. A little update of why I didn't go to school today, and this was January 22nd. I had to experience my back collapsing in my living room floor for the second time. So this happened before when she was here. The first time it happened, back wasn't hurting. My back wasn't hurting like really bad. But the second time it hurt worse, like bad. I had to experience my back collapsing in my living room floor for the second time, and this time I had to get x-rays done. Thankfully by Monday I will be feeling better to bend my back, but I just wanted to make this little update to let you know what happened to me Wednesday night. I will go ahead and insert the video right here and tell you all what happened. I still think sometimes, did I make the right choice on firing her? Because it makes me think, like, you know, I was just like talking to my mom, like, I think last Tuesday we were at Subway, and the company that she works with called my mom and said it like, do you have any other people that could be of service for him, meaning me? Because by law I need a provider that, you know, can help me with these accommodations, and I need a provider all the way up until I'm 18, and I don't think I can probably get a provider. I feel like if I get a provider, I don't want to go through this situation again. I don't want to go through something like this again. I don't want to go through something where I hire somebody and then they act exactly like her, or like, you know, something like weird shit happens and I don't know what happens, like say for an example, always on the phone, giving me a problem. Who knows? But I remember telling her, I never told anybody, like any of the providers that worked with me before, if you were just doing it for the money or if you were just working here because you wanted to work here. I asked her the question 2 times, but on different, like, times I asked her. The first time I asked her was the first time she was working here, and she probably thought of nothing of it at the time. I asked her this: I have a question for you, Lilly, meaning her name. And then she's like, and I was like, are you working here because of the money or because you want to work here? What did she answer with? Because she wanted to work here. And then I asked her the question again, but she didn't see me coming on me telling her the question. Like, it was like, you know, like a shock to her, like, you know, like she didn't think that I was gonna ask her the question, you know? So, I asked her again, and I said, are you working here for the money or for the job? And she said, the money. And that broke my heart. Because right there, that's when I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it because I thought that eventually she would quit. You know, people quit because, like, they get another job, they get another whatever they get. But I fired her because what she was doing here wasn't a good thing for me, for my environment, and for my well-being. And I'm really, really happy that I'm going to talk about it on the documentary. I'm happy I'm going to talk about it on my new show, because talking about it just lets go of the pain and the depression and the everything that caused me to go through something that was really traumatic. And it felt like whenever I would tell her something about either family or love things or anything, it felt to me like she didn't care. Or like when it was my mom or my dad in the room, she had to like put on a fake smile to like if she really fucking cared, you know? But I get it. I really get it. I get now why people know who they are, and they are not defined by who they want to be. They are defined by themselves. But I still think sometimes, did I make the right choice on firing her? And my unpaid therapist and my best friend Jay and my little sister, all three of them knew I did make a good choice on firing her. So I'm in the process of finding a new provider right now. Hopefully I do find one, and hopefully this one's not on the phone a lot, and hopefully just good things happen. Please keep me in your prayers. That's all I'm gonna say. That's just the big announcements that I have for y'all. Thank you all so much for watching for today's video. I am sorry that this video is a little bit long. I do not make my videos long like this. Announcements usually take 30 minutes or either 25 minutes. I did not think that this video was going to be this long. Trust me. After this video ends, the video of the TikTok video where I fell will be inserted right here after the video ends. And then after the video ends of the video I insert, I'll see you all on the next time I upload a video. So in that case, I love you all so much. I give you all so much love and support on whatever you do in your lives. And yeah, Ivy's Home Music Scene Dancer will be out this month, February 27th, forgot the time, February 27th at, 7:30 p.m. and be there for a good episode. Love you all. Peace. Hey everyone, so I just wanted to make this little video so you all know where I was at school, because I know probably some of you, do wonder, like, where's Ivy? How come she's not in school? How come she's not in class? If y'all have me, this is the video why I was not in school, so you all know how come I was not in school. So this is not the first time that this has happened to me. The first time that this has happened to me was 2 weeks ago. I collapsed on my living room floor 2 weeks ago, but it was not like tragic. It was nothing bad that like fractured my back or anything. 2 weeks later, which was Wednesday night, I collapsed again on my living room floor again. When I collapsed the second time, it was bad. I was in so much pain, so much fucking pain. I mean, so much fucking pain, like really bad pain. So Thursday, I didn't go to school all day, which was today. I didn't go to school all day. Tomorrow I'm going to school, Friday. And I have like 3 tests tomorrow, so but I'm glad I took care of myself today. Although tomorrow I am making like the hardest decision I could possibly make, and is in my hands now, so yeah. It was the most scariest thing for me to experience a, how do you call it? A collapse. It was really hard and traumatic for me to go through a collapse like that. Getting medical help by going to DHR today was, good that I went to DHR. I got my x-rays done. We don't get the results until tomorrow morning, so I'll be in school. So by the time I get home, my mom will tell me like what happened. So that's good. That will be good. I just wanted to keep you all updated and tell y'all what happened. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. I can't really bend down to pick up stuff on the floor because of my back. I hurt it like really, really bad. So it's really hard for me to really do things with my back because I do a lot of dance videos with, like, when it comes to TikTok videos with my back. And then I got a shot. I don't remember what was it for. It was not for my back, of course. It was for something else, but I got a shot on my arm and it's hurting like hell. Like fucking hell. So I just wanted to make this video so you all know that I'm okay. I'm going to school tomorrow. But I'm still in pain. Back is still hurting. I'm breathing perfectly fine. Everything's good. But this was the most scariest thing for me that I've ever, had to experience in my life. Now, I am not going to call this person out, but you know who you are. The provider that was here working did not witness me collapsing. When she told me about the collapse, she thought that I faked it. Sure, lady, that I wanted to fake it. No. You don't fake something like that. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? And it really, it made me want to cry. Like, why would someone want to fake that? Like, the only thing I have faked is just, fake being sick, just not to go to school. But it's more like, you have to fake like that. You can't be, faking a back injury. No! Fuck no! After she left, that day, I started crying. I felt like I was gonna start crying. Because I was in so much pain. So much pain. So this is just a little update so you all know that I'm okay. Everything's good. And if you all see me at my school, make sure to say hi to me. And yeah, just a little update. So yeah, thank you. Love you all.